What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch Season 4, Episode 8 of The Bear this season. Again, boring, some unforeseen fucking worst 3 episodes in the history of TV. This is the best season of the show. This is one of the greatest seasons in TV history for me. It's funny. If you guys watch a lot of TV, you know, and I should have known going into the season. Season 4 is... If a show runs for 5 or more seasons, they sprinkle some crack cocaine in season 4 for some reason. It always hits. You know, you think to Game of Thrones, in my personal opinion, the best season, season 4. Sons of Anarchy, best season, season 4. Dexter, best season, season 4. The Sopranos, best season. I'm currently watching season 6, and season 6 is really giving it a run for its money. But as of right now, Sopranos season 4 is my favorite season. Breaking Bad season 4 is the second best season. Better Call Saul has an amazing season 4. The Bear season 4 is undeniable. Last episode was arguably my favorite episode of the entire show. I was having some real trouble. Again, I do think it's my favorite episode of the show. I just don't want to immediately crown it because of recency bias. I want to give it time to breathe and maybe rewatch it. But if I were to have to guess, I would think that, again, unless it gets topped in these next 3, I think it's going to be my favorite episode of The Bear so far. So I want to hop straight into it. Again, there's a lot of topics to talk about, but last video was already going to be long enough. I want to hop straight into it. If you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. By now, I'm obviously already completely done the 4th season of The Bear. Check the YouTube comments or the YouTube description. It'll have a link to my Patreon. Patreon's $10 a month for live action shows. Check it out if you're interested. Finally, most importantly, if you enjoy my content, you enjoy my reactions to The Bear and this phenomenal season, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Again, it really helps me out. Let's get into episode 8 of season 4 of The Bear. Oh, brother. Last episode was too good, too emotional. They had to get a little experimental in my ass.
With our
Same shit that Cormier went through. Season 1? Season 1 finale, maybe? I forget the exact episode.
The next step...
Oh, shit. It's leaking. Water's coming. Distress. What's the symbolism of the flowers in her pocket?
Much impossible to do at home, and it's almost, pretty pointless for you to even be...
You drowning in the stress? Decision? Hello, guys?
It's important to remember to have fun while you're doing this, okay? A little leak never hurts.
Totally, Sid! The bear. I would assume. That's the symbolism. I can't even hear myself fucking think here. That's how you guys must think when I start talking.
And a failure and disappointment to
Oh my god, dude, Sid, you're amazing! That's a great shot. This is the goddamn Sid seasons. Sid's been great this season. I love how, like, again, what a shot! Whenever they do these almost like dream sequency thingies, they're haunting. They're bizarre, they're unexpected. Time's a ticking. Bear's running out. Are you trying to put all the responsibility on yourself to save it, or are you punishing yourself for thinking about running away from the problem? Damn, I don't know. That's the thing about, I love dream sequences and hallucinations in media. That's the thing about them, though. Up to interpretation. The way you interpret it isn't immediately in your head. You have to think a little bit.
I just wanted to say thanks, first of all, just for your patience and, like, yeah, I know that I maybe am not, like, the best communicator, and I've sort of, I've just been, like, a little bit back and forth and stuff, and so, yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for that first.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can't come work for you or with you, and,
Don't...
I think I'm gonna have to stay.
I understand. Don't be a bitch and hang up.
You know, like, finish things up.
I understand.
Say thank you, like, for your patience and understanding.
Yeah.
Like, I know I've just been kind of back and forth, and
You're not
circumstances
listening.
have sort of changed, and yeah, I just think I should stay. Yeah, and I'm sorry about that, and about how much.
If he blows up at her, you 100% know she made the right choice. He's gonna say some shit. Thanks for dicking me around.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's it. That's just what I wanted to say, basically. And yeah, again, that I'm very sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me. I'm not the one making a truly idiotic decision.
True colors right there.
Okay, sorry, I did.
I am giving you an opportunity to come here and get better and better, and you are
Wah!
choosing to stay in a ship that is literally sinking.
Wah.
Keeping your skill set hovering.
You just made her more motivated. We're gonna run you out of business, buddy.
She the best, Sid.
Shapiro is the main villain of The Bear. Again, that's what you can't do that. Look, was Sydney a little rude with the communication? Yes, absolutely. But that's bitch-made behavior right there, in my opinion. You don't do that shit.
I think it's your turn.
It's definitely your turn.
Rock, paper, scissors. How about we both
What
go?
about paper, rock, scissors?
Paper, rock, scissors. Who the fuck put paper first? I was actually just gonna say, there's been a surprisingly low amount of Marcus this season, and obviously it's building up to this thing with his father. So, not complaining or anything like that. Just interesting.
Like weird.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I gotta fuck her up. Right?
I love these
Sure, we
shots.
gotta act bad.
Yeah. Be mean.
Oh, like nuts.
I can never see Pete being mean in my life or his life.
Volatile.
She's gonna be the most amazing human on planet Earth. She has 2 angels raising her.
I set reminders on your phone.
Aw, what a great daughter.
Pills.
And the beep 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 is for water because you just need to drink more water. How you feel?
The same way I felt 3 minutes ago. The same way I felt last week. Good.
Okay.
I'm good. Fly the coop.
I'll go to work. I'm there till like 12:30, but if you need anything, I'm 10 minutes away. I could call a call.
That's another thing. Like, these motherfuckers wake up at 6 a.m. and they stay so late. Do they, like, stagger their days, or how does it work? This dad is obviously going to be another... How do they get so many big actors? It's going to be another big actor.
It took a long time
Who is it?
to get back here.
Go in there. Again, you don't have to, but go in there. Ah. Some Carmi shit?
Latest clip. Rest your head on me, my dear.
No.
The second it was Wagyu, and it was in a place like this,
It's like,
pressure.
right. How do you get rid of it?
I think you get to a point where you don't want to. Like, at first, the pressure sucks, right? It's the pressure that makes you feel shitty at what you do. And actually, that's just the pressure getting in the way.
Pressure keep you going.
You learn to live with it. And then next thing you know, you thrive on it.
You can handle yourself better in tougher situations.
You can't fucking wait to get rocked. Like, you want that pressure. You need that pressure to be able to perform.
Clutch time.
So then,
Michael Jordan, LeBron James, better in the clutch.
can you live without?
Tyrese Halliburton, poor man.
I mean, I guess not, because I'm back here.
I don't know. I'm
working
giving
for
you,
Carmi again.
just giving you advice.
I'm probably not the person to ask, but you let me know if you find out, Chef.
Will do, Chef.
I'm back here if you need anything.
Thank you, Chef.
Yeah, you got it, Chef.
Yes, chef. I was gonna say, we're doing a test, a taste test. This is a master at his craft. Hold it. I don't even need to taste it, bro. I know what this is.
These are reserve grade.
Fuck yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, they are.
It's an Italian red.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italy all day.
Mm-hmm.
He's staring under it.
Too recent.
No. Tell
Not
us
recent
more.
at all.
Tell us more. Tell us more, Sweeps.
Smell it.
Smell like wine.
It's not Skittles, bro. It's not Skittles.
Skittles. What kind of fermented Skittles are you eating?
Hey.
Hey.
How's it look?
I trust you. You're good.
5 more seconds.
Yeah.
Try using this.
come clean. Not that you need to, or you made your decision, so.
Stack tonight. But it might rain, so we might lose some folks.
Rain delay.
Yeah.
Oh, just yes! Please! Get together, get together, get together. Get together, get together, get together.
Sorry about your friend.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, everyone, I feel like I had success with Carmi and Claire. I need them next. I've been begging for too long.
You want me to get it now?
A week ago.
We have service.
In 7 hours. I can help.
Hurry the fuck
Hold on
up.
the fort. That's hopeful. Cool. Tremendous. Thank you, chef.
Wonderful. Thank you, chef.
Shit ain't a joke, man. Shit serious. Oh my god, bro. Can I be blunt? Can I be blunt, unadulterated? I want to see these guys passionately have sex.
Why do you wish?
That wasn't good enough.
I love that. I'm gonna look stupid if it's not. I think this is T Swift though, but I love it in the background of Richie scenes.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know where else to go.
Lost soul.
How's your sister?
It's a work in progress.
Oh, we're gonna see the sister next season, and it's gonna be like fucking biggest actor of all time.
It was me, T, Marcus, Ibra.
Everyone essentially.
For red?
Sorati Marolo, 38 glass.
Oh, heavy.
Heavy and beautiful. We also have a Bordeaux from Pastorel de Clerc Milan, Pauillac, 45 glass.
He's not even speaking English to me anymore. He's above me so far now.
Just thinking about that feeling where if everything in your life feels like it's a mess, then your work probably does too.
I hear that.
That is what I just put in my mouth is not a mess.
That our work tastes the way it does because we go through that mess to get there. That makes sense?
Shit sound inspirational.
I'm on Central Ave.
Oh, cool. I'll be right out.
It looks the same.
It's very much the same. What are you doing there?
I'm just dropping something off at my mom.
I need to talk to you a little bit to get some courage. That's so cute.
A Mikey birthday or a Fac birthday when she tried to grill the pizzas?
That was a Richie birthday.
Oh,
I
damn.
remember that.
Because she almost burned the house down and I lost my favorite green sweatshirt.
Damn. Dude.
What did it look like?
Green and sweaty?
I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated.
How's work?
I got thrown up on twice today.
Hey, at least it wasn't 3 times.
Same person, different people.
Same kid.
Good.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
I gotta go. My break's almost over.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Good talking to you. That was cute.
Hey, I was just gonna.
No, I just.
Sorry. You go.
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted.
I just wanted to say I think it's so amazing that you're going to see her. I know that that's really hard for you.
No.
I was actually. I was gonna call you back to tell you something I probably should have told you every day when I could have.
But you don't need to apologize again.
Oh no.
Then go find my sweatshirt.
I feel like a little girl or something. Oh my god.
Did I share too much?
Too much of what?
You know, like about my life.
I want to know everything about your life, baby. I want to know everything about you.
Should I not have said anything? Like, was that unprofessional?
I asked.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
Honesty is sanity.
Yeah, and scary.
Yeah, it takes courage. It's inspiring.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
Happy that he came back.
I bet.
I thought that he was mad at me.
You were mad at yourself.
I guess I thought that he was ashamed of me.
You were asking?
We don't talk.
Your tie.
Oh, I missed a spot?
All right.
Let me get that for you, baby.
Sorry, May. Just.
Come here.
Oh! I feel like like a hopeless romantic right now. Come on, don't make me wait long. I've waited long enough. Just let me see a little smoochy. Let's go out for dinner or something. Oh, that is so fucking... I don't even know. I cannot believe this show, but this season, it's making me so emotional. This show is...
And space. Move swiftly, but you're never in a rush.
Never rushing. That's really good right there.
Thanks, Dad.
That's it.
Pace.
I don't know these two guys' names. I should know them by now, but I don't.
No, you're not in trouble, but what is the shit that you're doing with your hands?
This is a nice place. This is nice.
You are very, very nice. Just relax. Be yourself. What? What's going on?
I just feel like I don't fit in.
We like you that way. It's the bear.
You have the room for a second?
Yeah.
All right, thanks, team.
Yo, Rich, do you need me right now?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. That's good.
I kind of want to hear this, though.
What's going on?
I feel like a stupid fucking idiot.
Imposter syndrome.
This place is fancy. The people that come in here are fancy. I'm not fancy. I think they all think I'm a stupid fucking idiot.
Fuck that.
We like you for you. You're here for a reason.
They're guests in your house. They feel intimidated, and then we make them feel a little bit more comfortable. It's not the other way around. All right? Yeah. You got that?
I get it, yeah.
Neil Jeff.
Richard Lawrence.
Oh, say that in my ear again, baby.
Hey, Chef, did you get these spoons?
Shit. Yes, but I left them on the table
Silk,
outside. I'll go
chili?
get them
It's
and
fine.
wash them.
Don't worry, I got him. You finish up.
Okay, thanks, Chef.
Not been enough Sid Tina for me this season. Again, the season is so insanely positive that I'm just nitpicking at that point. A little green bean in there.
Am I nuts? Does this look like great?
It's better. It's way better. Not holy fuck better, but better. You cut resources, people, ingredients. Table turns are tighter. The beef window continues to...
We're closing, aren't we?
Also, you were right about Marcus. Smart to keep him.
Okay.
Well, nobody fucks with...
No, my heart's beating.
Wine sales are terrific. Labor's better. Table checks are more robust, and social media...
Do you have social media?
Burners. I have burners.
Okay, Katie.
That has been heavily showcased and shared.
Sydney's.
Obviously. Is it really that good?
It's really that good.
I don't like scallops.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Where are we?
Consistent growth, which is a positive, and you survived the review, but we're hovering at a ceiling.
That's fine, right?
You win a lot of championships with Fine?
You?
Congratulations on making sense.
The staff is very focused.
Yeah, how long can you pay him?
We got a day left on the parachute.
How inspiring. What then?
Then it's what we bring in every night. You know, we have a reduced payroll, we have a reduced menu.
Sure.
We can cover both.
How long can you pay him?
Oh my god.
This level, we can operate.
Then it's one of those tiny umbrellas that fits in your pocket and the rain goes right around.
That's funny.
We can keep going.
According to this data, sure. But that's not the right question. Why would you keep going?
Because we're the fucking bear, dude. Cringy, I don't care, but like, come on. It's us. It's we. We're motivated. We're together. We're for this shit. Oh, you motherfucker. You guys already know what I'm gonna say. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. Another banger. This is my favorite season. I cannot wait to see where this ranks all time for me. This is, see, this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. I'm sorry if I'm repetitive or I'm excited, and you also, guys, you have to remember this too. I'm binging this in one night, so maybe my conversations are getting worse and worse as I go on. But I just feel like an emotional... What's the opposite of an emotional wreck? Like an emotional fucking building? That's not the right word. I don't know. I feel like... I genuinely think that through 8 episodes, I've not had one bad scene, and not like that's the wrong thing, because I don't think there's ever been a bad scene in The Bear. I don't think I've had a scene below like a 9 out of 10. Like that's how good and how consistent and how amazing this season has been. This is a fucking pinnacle of television. A pinnacle of television. I love it. I love it so much, man. I enjoyed, well, the only thing I didn't enjoy was the fact that we left on a fucking cliffhanger or something that was built up in the middle of the episode. But I guess I'll wait one more episode. I'll wait fucking 15 minutes to see it. But I really liked the Marcus and Lucas stuff. Luca, why did I say Lucas? Luca stuff. Again, it's like that other... another mentor, someone who is because again, Cormie is excellent. Cormie has said a lot of helpful stuff towards Marcus, but I feel like, Cormie's the old, Sid is the new, whereas Luca's the old, Marcus is the new of that sort of category of person. I will say, and I want people to really understand what I mean when I say this. This isn't, I'm going to say something that I would prefer if it was different, but I'm not complaining or hating or anything like that, because this happens a lot in shows like The Sopranos or even something like a Mr. Robot. And I'll use Sopranos because I feel like it's the best example. Obviously, no spoilers. The Sopranos has so many characters in it, so many amazing characters. And each episode, they tend to focus on, like, 2 of them. Well, two of them and Tony. So sometimes it's 2 characters, Tony and 1. Sometimes it's Tony and 2 other characters. But they each get their little arc and everything like that. So sometimes you go like 4 or 5 episodes without seeing a specific character because they just haven't been focused on. You know, you might go like 4 episodes without seeing AJ because AJ gets his major episodes of the season in episode 3 and episode 8. You know what I mean? If you're a huge AJ fan, you could go, ah, man, I really wish that there was more AJ in. I agree with that sentiment, but the other shit that was in between, so the stuff that would be in between episodes 2 and episode 8 is incredible. And it's, you know what I mean, 10 out of 10 with other characters. The Bear is the same way for me in the sense of this. I definitely think that there has not been enough Tina and Marcus this episode. Well, I mean, this season, and especially because I feel like they were given a lot in the first 3, especially, no, but I was going to point out a specific season. All 3 of the first seasons, I feel like Tina and Marcus each got a lot of runtime, if that makes any sense. And I do miss them a little bit, but like I said, I want to repeat this. I can't complain at all because what I've been given instead has been incredible. There's been a little bit more focus on Sugar. Obviously, we had that amazing wedding episode. There's been Sid has really felt like the main character of the season. That's what I would say the big difference of the past seasons is. This really does feel like the Sid show, and I'm all for it. Obviously, a huge part of her story, or not even her story, a huge part of the season was her making that big decision and really sort of accepting where she is and being happy and accepting her decisions and all that. So I really like that. I'm not complaining. But it definitely has felt like we've had like 3 Sydney episodes and no Tina or Marcus, just a couple scenes here or there. But at the same time, and I've also felt like less of the facts. But at the same time, I feel like we've gotten a little bit more sweeps. I've been asking for that. We've gotten a little bit more Ibra. We've gotten some Luca focus. I think that this season is very well rounded, I must say. And as opposed to the first 3 seasons, it's definitely felt like there's been less like one-off bottle-ish. Not, I wouldn't say full bottle, but bottle-ish episodes. You think of like the Tina flashback episode or Forks or anything like that. I think there's been less of that. And again, I'm not saying I prefer one or the other, but I am appreciating the difference, the switch up. Whereas other seasons felt very sort of, we're focusing on one character and that's it. This season feels very much like a let everyone cook, let everyone's at the table, let them eat. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And you're speaking about some of the differences too, and I don't know if this is the way that they did the season is maybe a little bit of a slight reaction to a little bit of the backlash for last season. Because again, I haven't been on the internet that much. I just know from a couple things, a couple articles I've seen, a couple opinions online, and talking to my friend that, you know, last season was the least liked season. It wasn't bad by any means. It's just that people thought that the story was a little slower than it should have, especially for a show that drops, their entire season once a year. Sometimes it can be frustrating to binge a season in one night and maybe not get as much as you were expecting. But another difference in that, and I've spoken about it a lot, especially the last couple episodes, is how positive it is. And I'm not saying like the first 3 seasons weren't like so utterly depressing that it wanted to make you turn off the TV. That's 100% not the case. But this season is just, and again, there's 2 episodes left. Something horrible can still happen, and I'm still scared about that. But I'm so genuinely happy with the way that the story has gone so far. It's perfect. It's perfect so far. That's all I'm gonna say. I've been really impressed by this season. I'm so insanely hyped for another Donna and Carmy conversation, because again, something I will say I think is not better, because it's not like, I'm not saying like the other seasons were bad at it. Something that like really like improved upon or whatever. It's like parallels between scenes. I feel like a lot of the storylines were the same in a good way, like in like a Frankenstein way. For those who don't know, Frankenstein is one of my favorite books of all time. You read Frankenstein, and a part of you is kind of like, it kind of just feels like I'm reading the same 3 stories told separately. You know what I mean? There's like 3 different main characters in it, and their stories are pretty much the exact fucking same, and there's so many parallels verbally or physically or symbolically or whatever. A part of you is kind of like, you could have just wrote it once, not 3 times, but it does something for me. Same thing with The Sopranos, same thing with The Wire, and same thing with The Bear. I feel like those, or specifically The Sopranos and The Wire, or like the 2 sort of magnum opuses of that idea, in the sense of like, you watch an episode of The Wire and it'll have like the same scene in 4 different storylines, just slightly different context, and you might even miss it how similar it is. But talking about, with the Carmy stuff, I really like the idea of last episode with the wedding. Carmy and Donna had gone for years without speaking to each other, without talking to each other, without, you know what I mean? And they have that one little scene that's sort of like a re-engagement of sorts, almost like I see you, you see me. Maybe we can work with something, maybe. And I feel like, I hope at least that next episode is going to be that real big first step forward, is like look, you as a mother have fucked up in the past. You've created a toxic environment, but I'm willing to give you a shot. And again, not only does that parallel with the Claire situation, where earlier in the season we had sort of a meeting where we sort of shared some problems, shared some of the past. We talked to each other a little bit, and then later in the season at the wedding, we really sort of had that rekindling. But also, talking about Marcus and how I wanted a little bit more of him, the reason I'm not angry about that at all is because I feel like there's been an overarching building story throughout the season thus far. And I feel like that's leading towards, hopefully, again, as someone who, I don't know my dad. I never wanted to know my dad. I don't hate him or anything. I just, you know what I mean? That's the way I am. So I'm very sympathetic towards the way that Marcus feels and how he's acted this season. But I kind of do think that it would be good for him in this specific scenario. And I think that is going to parallel with Carm very well. I think that Carm may even have a hand in saying, hey, Marcus, maybe there's another shot. Or maybe Marcus will hear about Carm sort of, you know what I mean, going over and talking to his mother. And, maybe that sort of, if they can get better, then maybe we can. Maybe we can have a chance. So I kind of hope that that's how it plays out. It's funny, too. We're also getting, 2 episodes left. I don't know if I would assume there's going to be another season. I have never heard of this being the final season. But again, I'm not really that much online when it comes to The Bear. It's also really sinking into the point where, like, damn it, they might leave me on another fucking cliffhanger. I really hope that does not happen. I really hope that does not happen. But, yeah, dude, I'm absolutely loving the season. I loved the sort of, I didn't even talk about the opening that much. I loved the opening. I you guys know, if you've watched my Sopranos or Mr. Robot reactions, I love that weird sort of Lynchian, almost supernatural, weird hallucination / dream / symbolic message, or symbolic of how you're feeling. I love shit like that. So that was really good and very creative. It reminded me of obviously not only the Carmy scene in season 1. I believe it's season 1 finale. I may be wrong about that, but that's from right off the top of my head. That's what I remember. But I maybe even compared that scene, the Carmy scene, to this as well. But it not only does it remind me of Cat in the Hat, which I know I said in the episode, it reminds me of like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, in like a weird, creepy, violent, dreadful sort of situation. So I really did like it, but I think that's gonna be it for me. Again, I'm binging. I got 2 more episodes left. I want to get through it. So again, another phenomenal episode. No sleepers. No, that's not the right word. No shitty episodes. We're 8 for 8. I wish back when it was 4, I could say faux for faux. But we're 8 for 8 now. This season's the best season of The Bear, and this season may just damn well be the best season of television of the entire year. So, and that's saying something because I watched Severance. Shit, dude. Shit, dude. Again, it goes back to I forget what episode. I know I had this conversation in a specific episode of season 4. But I was talking about like The Bear to me is a 10 out of 10 show. It's not necessarily my favorite genre. So typically I would prefer my favorite genre, even if that show that I'm talking about that's in my favorite genre is like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. You know, I might prefer it over another show that's maybe 10 out of 10, just not my specific niche. But as I coined this early on, this season is so fucking ungoddamn deniable that it may just be entering the point where like it may be entering that Sopranos, that Breaking Bad, that Better Call Saul, that The Wire tier for me, in the sense of it's not my favorite genre, but it is so good that it is tussling with those shows. It's tussling with Silo, it's tussling with Severance, it's tussling with Lost, that sort of peak, if that makes any sense. So I want to watch the next episode, so I will see you guys either tomorrow or in 2 days. Probably tomorrow. I think I'm actually, by this point, it's going to be, the last 3 episodes are going to be 8, 9, 10 back to back to back, but don't hold my word. But I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. Obviously, I'm already completely done. The 4th season of The Bear. If you're interested in my full-length reactions, I've got the entirety of the first 4 seasons over on there. It's $10 a month. The link is in the description. Check it out if you're interested. And finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good one.